Ayo, J-A-D-A, pink of the kiss. No matter how I look at him, think of a chick. No matter how I switch it up, think of an act that can't stick to the script. I'ma give him a clip. Styles die on a holiday. Kiss die on a holiday. Shots like first of the year. On your block like first of the month. You get shot from the front to the rear. Got Glocks in the back of the trunk. Got punks on the back of the seat. Young punks on the back of the street. AKs in their hand. They let the latest movie edit their life. I keep the latest Uzi letting her pipe. That's gangster. I'm in the class all by myself. When they all by myself, that's danger. You want a war? That's what it is. Full metal jackets, dressing your kids. They scream.
I don't know where they found you, son, but since your pops ain't around, I'ma punish you and ground you, son. And can't stand you, Siegel. Your flow is mine anyway, so don't bite the hand that feeds you. That gassed you too. Trust me, don't wanna shoot 5 dog, they rusty. Believe it or not, ghetto is mine. And when I see you, I'ma put your cornrows on the yellow lines.
I don't know why niggas frontin' on me. I keep something on me. That'll knock off something on him. I got gas that'll shake up the cops. Set up car alarms, wake up the block. Bring a bomb squad, I take it to SWAT.
I look at my son different. Gun spitting, head in your back. Stand over the body, fire again. Since Siegel or why I'm riding again.
What a heck of an intro, man. I've been wanting to do this video for months and months, and finally I have gotten to it. This is actually a fan requested video from a while back that a lot of people have been hitting me up to do. People have been telling me I need to do a video about Jadakiss and the Locks. People asking me to do a state property documentary and a whole bunch of other stuff. The first episode in this series was the Gilly the Kid versus Lil Wayne video, which did fairly well, and you guys should definitely check it out. Now I want to say this before I start the video. According to Beanie Sigel, the issue between him and Jadakiss was actually never personal, but according to Styles P from the Locks, somebody could have died because of this feud between Jadakiss and Beanie. Honestly, this battle is whatever you want to make of it. Some people might take issue to me calling it a beef in the title, but if somebody could have died, I mean, like, you gotta meet me somewhere in between it being a battle or a beef, because like that's obviously very, very serious. Beanie might have felt like it wasn't personal, but I mean, like, according to Styles P, it seemed like that wasn't the case entirely all around with all parties, and I'm about to give you exactly what Styles P said. Styles P said, with 50 actually, that was actually good for us. Like with Beanie, Beanie's my man too. That's my homeboy. We became cool. That was more personal. Somebody could have died. We didn't know 50. We didn't know Lloyd Banks. We didn't know Tony Yayo. We didn't have nothing for them. We got bars. We could do this stuff all day. This is what we do. This is what we're built for. If anything else happens out of it, F it, whatever. It was still good for us. 50 had millions at that time. You a multi-millionaire. You don't come down to the underdog's level. So for us, it was like, all right, we're gonna use this to show we got bars. I don't think unless they would have did something, we wouldn't have even cared, because we wouldn't have seen them. We wasn't going to risk ourselves, risk our freedom, risk our lives unless they felt like that, and they wanted to do that. But at the time with Siegel and them, that was a different story. That could have really escalated into something nasty, because it was more like, I know you, I met you, I spoke to you, we've done things before. It's more disrespect taken personally. So as you can see, like, this beef could have definitely been taken to a whole other level. But I've also seen so many people in the comments of videos regard this as one of the most underrated back and forths in rap history. And a lot of people feel like instead of having 1 or 2 good exchanges between the two, they have a bunch of gems aimed at each other and classic moments. Don't forget to mention that a lot of people consider Beanie Sigel, including me, to be one of the most underrated rappers of all time. time. And then you have Jadakiss, who I've seen a lot of people put him in their top rappers list of all time, and that's for good reason. After doing my research for this video, I listened to quite a few tracks and freestyles between the two, and they both were saying some dope stuff. And when I announced this video, people were quoting lyrics in the comment section, so that's how you know it's good. By far, to me, my favorite moment in this beef is when State Property was on Rapcity and that man Beanie Sigel. First off, yo, did y'all see did y'all see Big Tigger? This man Big Tigger was looking scared. He was looking scared in the corner. Bro, like, yo, if y'all don't know, first off, that was like the first clip that I played with Beanie Sigel and rapping and stuff like that. But yo, that man Big Tigger was looking mad scared. But Beanie and State Property, yo, they was going crazy on the mic and it was wigging. Like, this man Beanie said, "You want war? That's what it is. Full Metal Jacket, dressing your kid." Boy, yo, I lost it. I completely lost it. Like, that man was wigging. Yo, he should have got hit with a freaking Don DeMarco. Yo, that was wild. But before I get more into the video, I'd first like to thank you guys for coming to see this, because you guys can be doing a million other things right now, but instead you're here with me, and I appreciate that. If you guys like the content, you guys should like, comment, and subscribe to help the channel grow. I reply to pretty much almost all the comments, and I love going through them and seeing what you guys think. Also, follow my Instagram too. That'd be greatly appreciated. You guys can DM me and show me some love, because that's always cool. Comment down below your favorite lines, tracks, and moments from the Jadakiss Beanie Sigel battle. Also, let me know where you are tuning in from. Represent where you're from. Shout out to Philly and Yonkers. Without further ado, I give you Jadakiss vs Beanie Sigel, the story behind the beef. So to start off, apparently there wasn't always tension between the two, or at least on a surface level, because in 1998, both Beanie and Jadakiss appeared on Jay-Z's song Reservoir Dogs with the rest of the Lox and Sauce Money. The next year in 1999, on Foxy Brown's song 456, Beanie Sigel even gave props to Jadakiss and the Lox by saying, "Haters wondering how I got a position with Rock, cause I listened to the Lox and listened and watch." In 2000, people thought that Kiss was going at Beanie on the song Blood Pressure off of the Lox's sophomore album We Are the Streets, but no one knew for sure. It wouldn't be until 2001 when Kiss would finally name drop Beanie in a song until it was really on. On Jadakiss's debut solo album, Kiss the Game Goodbye, on the track Jadakiss would say, "Shoot to kill, stomp dudes out, boot to grill. I give you a reason why I'm the truth for real. Dudes can't F with Kiss, I meanie that. Had to stop eating red meat cause I ate too many Beanie Macs." Yo, wow. But also in 2001, Beanie Sigel would appear on the DJ Envy hosted The Rockefeller Mixtape Volume 1 The Empire Strikes Back, where he would go at Jadakiss over his own beat, which was the Put Your Hands Up beat off of Kiss the Game Goodbye. Beanie would mock Jadakiss's intro off of the Lox track Blood Pressure, and then in the song, Beanie would say the lines, "F the speculation, talk over, dig this, I'm about to sun kiss like the soda, and make Jay do the moi, put his lips on his nine and really kiss the game goodbye." Beanie has so many quotable lines on this track, but to me, besides the sun kiss soda line, I think the line where Beanie told Jadakiss everybody liked him better in that shiny suit was hilarious. Like, yo, that was hilarious. Now this track and maybe some others are surrounded in a bit of controversy, because in 2016, I believe Petey Crack did an interview with Doggy Diamonds saying that he believed Beanie Sigel got some help writing his Jadakiss diss track back in the day. Now, if you don't know who Petey Crack is, first, take your hand, slap yourself, especially since if you clicked on this video, you should be well aware of who he is, especially if you're from that era. But Petey Crack was/is a member of State Property, which is the group Beanie Sigel was also in. So this is his own man's saying this, and mind you, this is just me reporting on what other people said. People be getting mad at me bringing this stuff up, but it's freaking documented, and I be quoting other people that were there, and y'all be getting mad at me, like, and I don't be understanding. But in the interview, Petey would allude to Young Chris and Oskino, two other members of State Property, side note, that they would help him write the diss. Petey would say, "They all wrote it together. Ask Oskino, he knows better than me." No, they did write that stuff. They did, I remember. They wrote it together, all of them. Now about this, I'm not saying it's true or not because like I wasn't there and I'm the wrong person to ask, but I thought that it should at least be mentioned because I saw a couple people telling me that in the comments when I first announced this video on my community tab on my channel, which you guys should definitely check out because I'm always posting on there. Also in 2001, Jadakiss will release another Beanie Sigel diss. Like, yo, like I don't really know exactly like what it's called, but on Genius it's titled F Beanie Sigel Freestyle. Now I would read you guys or rap the lyrics to you guys, but I'm gonna just put them on the screen. Yo, there's too many cursing. A lot of you guys know, long-time viewers of the channel, I don't be cursing like that, and I don't want to do 15 takes of me messing up because I'm not trying to say the N-word or whatever. So I'll just put the lyrics on the screen. All right, you got it? You read it? All right. All right, you read it. All right, so Jadakiss also accused Beanie of using his flow as well. Another thing that happened in 2001 was when Jadakiss performed at POWERHOUSE, which is a big annual concert hosted by the longtime rap station in Philly. At first, Jadakiss had a nice set, but then he cut off the music and then he spit an acapella freestyle dissing Beanie Sigel in his own hometown, and the crowd began to boo. About what happened, Jadakiss said this in an interview. The stage crew scurried to clear the debris of glow sticks, ice, cheese fries, and anything else hurled to the stage by disgruntled audience members. I still got love for y'all, Philly. Eventually, word will get out to Beanie about Jadakiss's performance. Beanie wasn't at the show, but however, he was in the city. He made way to the arena, but then Beanie would deliver an acapella assault on Jadakiss. And mind you, so I'm about to play both of the clips of Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel at POWERHOUSE, but like mind you though, that these lyrics ended up being like put in songs. But yeah, but I'm about to play you both of these clips and they are hard. Both of them went crazy.
We getting it on. Throw your man leg on the lawn. He can't walk. Put your brother tongue in the mouth. He can't talk. Kissing the ring or kissing the dirt. I'm in the back of the limo, lifting the skirt, ripping your earth, blowing weed in the Corona Deluxe. Phony wanna roll in the truck, but they don't know what was up. With killers, with squillers. I'm the prince of the hood. I'm the one who wrote the criminal pillars. Let's go. Let's go, Rob.
SKs with triple-digit shots. I empty cans of triple blocks. I make sure he won't make a nickel on his block. Flashbacks in '94, I'm looking at the cops. It's mad. Yeah, I'm back in the streets, I'm back at it. Put him in sleep, fold him up like a Craftmatic. Hit him with heat, hold him up with this black matic. Show him what my Ruger do, remove his roof. Or show him what a Mac could do, with a tap or two. Fuck up his day with a K or two. I give a nigga 80 bars and he's still talking.
So as you can tell, 2001 was a wild year when it comes to the feud, and in 2002 it was a continuation with bars being exchanged between the two on freestyles and mixtapes. Another thing about this battle is that it wasn't just Jadakiss and Beanie Sigel going at it, because others were getting caught up in the crossfire. I mean, behind Beanie you had State Property, which was on Rockefeller at the time and had Jay-Z. With Jadakiss you have The Lox, which is Sheek Louch and Styles P. Jada also had DMX on their side as well, to name a few, and on the track I was talking about earlier, DMX and Kiss was also sending shots at Jay-Z, besides Kiss having some bars for Beanie. On the track Beanie did for The Empire Strikes Back, Beanie had some words for DMX as well. Freeway from State Property was also getting shots thrown at him by Jadakiss directly. Styles P from The Lox was the one, besides Jada, really going at Beanie and Rockefeller. In songs, he was making fun of the famous diamond hand sign that they was doing, saying that it looked like an upside down vagina. Saying Beanie wanted to be like him, and also said that how could Jay-Z be the leader when Jay-Z was soft. We also can't forget to mention that around this time, Jay-Z was really getting into it with Nas, and Beanie along with the rest of Rockefeller was riding with their team. So Beanie was sending shots at Nas and The Lox around this time. Here's an audio clip of what Beanie was saying on Fun Flex about Nas. I think that this was in 2002 if I'm not mistaken.
I sit him closer to God. I killed Kiss one style, about to focus on Nas, you know. Nas said Jones, Plato, what I look like, Fredo. see through you like glass. Trying to kill 4 birds with 1 stone by breaking a rock in half. Do the math, you get it later. I do that. Probably get it later. I don't look that far in the future. I dwell on the present and past. I handle drama when it come to my path. I'm like Simon on the president ass. You illmatic, got the medicine bag. And I'm the doctor, make the house visit. From the 44D with the hollows in it.
Jadakiss better leave it alone before you meet with the crow. It's the rock, yeah, it's the rock. Y'all don't really wanna go to war. Tell Sheik better leave it alone. J Hood better leave it alone before you meet with the crow. Freeway, find the keys to your home. 5 Akis, 10 hammers, beards and bandanas. You rhyme sloppy, aim sloppy, need practice. Messing with free, gotta sleep with your chrome. I know your piece won't let you leave it alone. But I'm brisket die with you. Hit with 4 fifths and there's more clips. The more come, the more hit.
Man, like that's kind of crazy when you think about all the wars that was going on around this time. Not literally, but on wax. Not to mention the level of talent that they were all going against amongst their respective crews was just insane. Straight lyrical assassins all around. We can also bring up that Rapcity performance with State Property that I was talking about, that I'm pretty sure took place around this time as well, where they were going heavy at D Block with Beans, Young Chris, Neef Buck, and Freeway getting in shots. Nobody was safe. J Hood was getting called out, and even Mary J Blige was name dropped by Young Chris, which I thought was like super duper wild. Like I thought that was wild. But yeah, but that whole performance was one for the ages for real. After this, there was still some shots thrown between the two parties, but every year that went by, it felt like less and less until finally in 2006, Beanie Sigel and Jadakiss appeared on the track Problem together on DJ Khaled's debut album, Listen, the album. Also in 2009, Jadakiss brought out Beanie as a special guest at Philly Powerhouse, which was a true full circle moment because 8 years prior, the two had traded shots on that very stage. I know in 2016, there was rumors that Beanie Sigel and Jadakiss were going to have a collab album together called Kiss to Mac, but as of 2021, that has never saw the light of day. Sounds like another Beanie Sigel collaboration album that will probably never get Mac and Brad. For real though. But alright, that'll wrap up this portion of the video. Now it's time to get into the last part of the video. Like I said at the beginning of the video, according to Beanie, the battle between him and Jadakiss was never personal. Beanie said that in an interview on DJ Vlad that he used the battle as an opportunity to lay his bones down in the game, win, lose, or draw against Jadakiss and the Locks, who are legendary. In that same interview, Beanie mentioned that Jadakiss was originally supposed to be on the Fiesta record with Jay-Z and R. Kelly, but Jadakiss got took off the record, and Beanie also said that back in the day, Jay-Z was getting whole songs took from people, but Beanie wouldn't elaborate on what that exactly meant or comment on what songs. We could be here all day breaking down every single diss track, every single subliminal shot, etc. But that's not what this video is about, and I'm not really into breaking down bars, so that's something that if you're interested in, I definitely recommend you to go out and look up all the disses if you're interested, because there is a lot. Disses on Clue Tapes, DJ K Slay, Hot 97, etc. It's literally insane how much stuff I encountered between the two during my research process of this video. Another crazy thing about this battle is that even though Jadakiss was going hard at Beanie, he still had love in Philly, which is actually super dope. And I seen people from Philly in my comments saying that they were actually riding with Jada in the beef in terms with who won and things of that nature. Oh yeah, and another thing I'm going to add is that actually after all of this, Jadakiss was actually under Rockefeller for a brief moment when he released his third solo studio album, The Last Kiss, in April of 2009. So yeah, that happened as well. All in all, what do you guys think of this video? Make sure to tell me in the comment section below what you think. I love you guys with all my heart. Peace.